Okay. In yesterday's class, we will discuss the problems relating to the statement of affairs, as well as we will prepare the statement of affairs at the end of the year. Okay. Now today's problem is, a trader has not kept proper books of accounts. The following balances are placed before you, and you are requested to prepare statement of profit and loss for the year ended is 31st March 2016, and a statement of affairs as at the date. Means what we prepare? We'll prepare the one is statement of profit and loss. For this, getting this amount, before what will you find? So one is opening capital, second is closing capital, after that statement of profit or loss for the year, and next is as a statement of affairs as a date. Now see what is the information is given as particulars 1/4/2015 and 31st March 2016. So compare this year. So these are the opening year, means 1st April to 31st March. These are the opening balances and these are the closing balances. So that cash in hand, bank overdraft, stock in trade, sundry creditors, sundry debtors, bills receivable, land and buildings, furniture and fittings, bills payable. From this information, we will calculate the one is opening capital. For this opening balances, we will find out the opening capital. From this closing balances, we will calculate the closing capital. The next is drawings during the year amounted to 6,000. So where it will be added these drawings after find out this closing capital, then this drawings amount is added to the closing capital. The next is depreciation is to be calculated on land and buildings. Next is depreciation is to be calculated on land and buildings at 2%. On land and buildings is 2% depreciation, and next is furniture and fittings is 10%. Provide for doubtful debts at 2%. So in generally, when we calculate the depreciation, we will calculate the depreciation at the end of the year. Means in the opening of these balances, we did not deduct any depreciation, whatever it is. Okay, we will calculate depreciation on assets on at the end of the year. So means we will take these closing balances, find out this depreciation on these values, deduct the depreciation, and remaining how much amount is getting, that amount is written on the outer column. So this is the problem. Now see the solution is, first we will calculate the statement of affairs as on 1st April 2015. Solution is statement of affairs as on 1 for 2015. Suppose if any person name is mentioned, statement of affairs of that person name as on 1st April 2015. So in this problem that person name is not mentioned. So that's why we just write only statement of affairs as on 1st April 2015. Next pro forma is particulars, liabilities, amount, assets, amount. Liabilities, amount, assets, amount. So first coming to the asset side is cash in hand, cash in hand is 5,350. Cash in hand is 5,350. Next is stock in trade. Stock in trade is 59,350. Stock in trade is 59,350. Next is debtors. Debtors is 30,200. Debtors is 30,200. Next is bills receivable. Bills receivables is 42,400. Bills receivable is 42,400. Next is land and buildings. Land and buildings value is rupees 53,000. Land and buildings is 53,000. Next is furniture and fittings. Next is furniture and fittings. Furniture and fitting. So this furniture and fittings value is 4,600. Furniture and fittings is 4,600. Next, coming to the liability side is bank overdraft, bank overdraft, bank overdraft is 45,000. Bank overdraft 45,000. Sundry creditors. Sundry creditors is 38,600. Sundry creditors is 38,600. The next is bills payable. Next is bills payable is 62,000. Bills payable is 62,000. Okay, now we'll find out the opening capital. Okay, from this how we get the opening capital? Assets minus liabilities. We will get the opening capital. Okay, here total of the assets is, now add all these assets values. Okay, from that assets value we'll deduct the liabilities. So 5,350 plus 59,350 plus 30,200 plus 42,400 plus 52,400 plus 53,000 plus 4,600. Asset side total is 1,94,900. 1,94,900. So from this we'll deduct the liabilities. One lakh 94,900 minus 45,000 minus 38,600 minus 62,000. So round figure is getting 49,300. So this 49,300 is the opening capital or capital opening. Balance total of the two sides is 1,94,900. 1,94,900. The next is statement of affairs. Statement of affairs as on 31st March 2016. At the ending, we'll take that at the end of the balances, we'll get the closing capital. liabilities, amount, assets, amount. So remember that in adjustments it will be given depreciation of in this we will calculate the depreciations. Now see, so first coming to the asset side is cash in hand. Cash in hand is 5,400. Cash in hand 5,400. Next is stock in trade. Stock in trade is 62,200. Stock in trade is 62,200. Next, bills receivable. Bills receivable. So this bills receivables amount is 40,800. Bills receivables is 40,800. The next is debtors. Now see, provision for debtors at the rate of provision for debtors at 2. Debtors value is 29,800 into 2.5%. Debtors value is total is 29,800 minus depreciation. Depreciation is how we calculate actual value of the depreciation is 29,800 into percentage. So that is 2.5%. Percent means divided by 100. So any percent, 2% is 2 by 100, 9% is 9 by 100. Like 2.5% is given. So that's why 2.5 divided by 100, we get the depreciation amount value is 745. Deduct this amount is 29,800 minus 745 is 29,055. Okay, like this we will calculate the land and buildings, furnitures and fittings. The next is land and buildings. Okay, next it will be taken as an land and buildings. Land and buildings value is 53,000. Land and buildings value is 53,000. So minus depreciation. How much percentage of depreciation is 2%? So that is 53,000 into 2 divided by 100. 1060 is the depreciation value. So minus that is 53,000 minus 1060 is 51,000. 51,940. 51,940. The next is furniture and fittings. The next is furniture and fitting. How much is the value of furniture and fittings is 4,600. 4,600 minus depreciation. How much percentage of depreciation is 10%? That is 4,600 into 10%. 10% means 10 by 100. So that is depreciation value is 460. So when we deduct 4,600 minus 460 is 140. $4,140. Next, coming to the liability side is bank overdraft. Bank overdraft. Bank overdraft is 40,000. Bank overdraft is 40,000. Next is creditors. Creditors value is 37,200. Creditors value is 37,200. The next is bills payable. Bills payable is 58,000. Okay, these are the total of the liability side. Next we find out the capital. So that is the closing capital. How do we get that closing capital is assets minus liabilities is a closing capital. Now we will add first all these assets. From this we will deduct the liabilities is 5,400 plus 62,200 plus 40,800 plus 29,055 plus 29,055 plus 51,940 plus 4,140 is a total is 1,93,535. Asset side total is 1,93,535. From this we deduct these liabilities, that is 1,93,535 minus 40,000 minus 37,200 minus 58,000. So it's getting 58,335. 58,335. So this 58,335 is a closing capital. Total of the two sides is 1,93,535 and 1,93,535. Next we will prepare the statement of profit or loss. Statement of profit or loss. Statement of profits or loss. Statements of profits or loss. Okay. Pro forma is what? Statements of profits or losses. Particulars, amount. So next draw the pro forma is particulars, amount. First, which capital it will be taken? First is the closing capital. That is closing capital as on 31st March 2016. How much is getting closing capital is 58,335. Add drawings to this capital. Add drawings. How much drawings are there? Is rupees 6,000. Total is 58,335 plus 6,000 is 64,335. From this we will deduct the opening capital. Less opening capital, that is 1st April 2015. How much is getting its opening capital is 49,300. Like this 530 is 15,035 is what? Profit generated during the year. Profit generated during the year. The next will be seen as a statement of affairs. Statement of affairs as on 31st March 2016. Means it will prepare the balance sheet as on this date is 31st March 2016. In balance sheet, generally how we calculate the capital in final accounts is capital plus net profit or profit minus drawings will get the amount. Now see that is liabilities, amount assets, liabilities, amount, assets, amount. Okay, from these assets, we'll take the balances at the end of the year. So that cash in hand is 5,400. Next is stock is 62,200. Stock is 62,200. Next is debtors. Debtors value is debtors value is 29,055. Then next is bills receivables. Next is bills receivables. So that bills receivables amount is 40,800. Bills receivables. So that bills receivables amount is 40,800. Furniture is 4,140. And last is land and buildings. Land and buildings value is 51,940. Next, coming to the liability side is bank overdraft. Bank overdraft is 40,000. Next, creditors. Creditors is 37,200. Bank overdraft is 40,000. Creditors 37,200. Bills payable. Bills payable is 58,000. Next is capital. Here we'll take the opening capital, not the closing capital. Okay, beginning of the capital. Why we did not take this closing capital? Because we are preparing at the end of the capital, so that's why we did not take the closing capital. With the taken of the opening balance of capital, we will calculate at the end of the year. So that is an opening capital is 49,300 plus profit. How much is getting profit? Is 15,000 is 15,035 is from this we'll deduct the drawings. Drawings is 6,000. Deduct this, getting is 58,335. Okay, this is the closing capital. So total of this is 1,93,535. Next is 1,93,535. Okay. This is our class today.